Hello, guys. Oh, foggy. Anyway, what do we want to talk about? I mean, I'm just gonna sit here and play Call of Duty while we talk. Anyone want to join me? Hello, William. Why doesn't it show you as a person watching? Oh, there it goes. Never mind, never mind. It goes. Anyway, what's up? I hope this doesn't keep going out of focus. I really need to get a stand so I can, Yeah, you're awesome. I'm happy you always join. I'm doing good. I'm just, can't get a break ever, but, come on, phone. Stupid little thing. If you're wondering what I'm using to prop up my phone, it's smashed between a mouse pad, a Schumann Web mouse pad nonetheless, and a Super Nintendo Mini. By the way, if you want to see the mouse pad, old Schumann Web plate. What am I talking about? Mouse pad. Ugh. There is something wrong with me today. But, do you have an Xbox or a PlayStation? Xbox. Hello, other person. That speck on my screen is gonna irritate me. Yeah, Ben doesn't get off until... Hey Google, what time is it?
It's 11:47.
Doesn't get off for another 13 minutes, and he's supposed to drive home another 30. And plus, I haven't eaten dinner, but the only thing I've had today are those little mini burritos you get at Walmart. Sorry, it's kind of partially eaten, but they're like about that big. And I can just fill up a plate of them and work on snacking on them all day. Yeah, I'm not an Xbox person. I play a lot. By the way, Call of Duty just came out like a week or so ago, and I already have logged 17 hours and 45 minutes. So I've logged a long time now. Hey, TXMN elevators. Who? By the way, question. I want some opinions here now that I got a crowd. So, I have a 10-year-old bed. I'm thinking about switching and getting a sleeper sofa. If you want to look it up, it's from IKEA. It's called the Freaton. It's a sleeper sofa. That's what I used to sleep on at the apartment. And I found that way, way more comfortable. Do you guys think I should get the couch instead of getting another bed, which is way more expensive? Then I'd also have more room in my room to do roomy things. I don't know. But my room, I'm living in about 300 square feet. Because, yes, I know, ignore my bed. It's the comforters and pillows are everywhere. But basically, I can reduce my room to about, I can take away at least 75% of that space. But yeah, I've been debating that all day. Actually, more like 2 weeks now. Because, I have to say, by the way, that bed's 10. It hurts my back. I wake up in pain constantly because of it. You know what? I think that actually might help. There we go. Now you guys shouldn't see that speck in the middle of my screen. Anyway, anything good with you guys? Any new lifts you found? Any cool anything? Oh yeah, well, everything in my room is IKEA. This desk we're sitting at, my bed, that's a Hemnes. That's the older Hemnes from about 10 years ago. They still sell the Hemnes, but it's a slightly different model, and once Ben gets home, I guess we can go up and I'll show you the new variant of the Hemnes. Those mirror things on my wall are also IKEA. My dresser over there is IKEA. Everything here is IKEA. as I think I talked about that last time. Well, this time, my phone is not going to die on me because if you notice I'm having trouble putting it in, I have my cable plugged in, so we shouldn't die. No dying. But also, I don't think I'm going to walk down to 7-Eleven tonight. Yeah, TXMN, it's worth it if, like, going to college or just moving out or whatnot, or really any time. New blankets, new anything household related. Heck, you can get silverware. I mean, you can find any household object there pretty much. So that's pretty cool. And now I'm lucky. I have 3 IKEAs relatively close to each other. I have College Park, Maryland. I have Woodbridge, Virginia. And then I have the one just slightly north of Baltimore in White Marsh area. Speaking of which, White Marsh Mall. That's an interesting place. Which Jacob are you referring to? Oh yeah, other interesting thing, oh okay. The other interesting thing is the IKEA in Woodbridge has Thyssen escalators. Also, they generally like the College Park location, which is the one maybe 40 minutes from my house, is it has a slanted moving walkway. It's not an escalator, but it's a moving walkway on an incline. You can put carts down it. It's kind of fun. The flat carts won't go down it though. They have a little stopper thing at the front that prevents you from doing it. Yeah, the College Park IKEA is just innovation. Nothing too interesting, but the lifts are not the lifts, but the escalators are Thyssen as well. Now, I found other Thyssen escalators around. I've seen them at the Walgreens in Chinatown in DC. Yeah, IKEA, wonderful thing. There's also I just found the leasing map for Pentagon City Mall, which is that mall in Arlington area that's very metro accessible that pretty much everyone has filmed at in this area. But I found out where all the freight lifts are, so I should be doing that maybe tomorrow. Depends if my mother and I will go. I know my mother's coming tomorrow and it's supposed to be raining, so. Oh, nice. Yeah, I love when I find Thyssen. I don't know. I just like that horseshoe-like shape. Although the interesting thing is, Thyssen has been around since World War II, and they're a German company. So if you put 2 and 2 together, they're also the one who supplied the steel to make the Gustav railway cannon. So yeah, Nazi background. Although they're obviously not there. But oh yeah, come up. I mean, hell, hit me up. You can always join me. I mean, I'm always willing to film with new people. I'm not some weirdo. I mean, I am a weirdo, but not like that. Any other cool lifts you guys found recently? I just filmed all the freight lifts -1 at Lake Forest Mall. The only reason why I couldn't film the 5th is because it was out of order. Although that was the only modded one in the building. As for freights, anyway. The not Macy's, but yeah, Macy's is still has the Lexan. That's the only original aside from the freights in the mall. Yeah, I saw Kyle sent me some cool photos that he found, like, the other day. Might as well turn off my Xbox so I'm not using it. Oh, what did you say? Hold on. Oh, nice. I love when I find something that's really banging like that, but that isn't on YouTube. It's like, a lot of the lifts in Scranton area were unfilmed, especially the Wilkes-Barre School Board building. That the text just told me about that. Nice. I love when I see the money train. Although the sad thing is, because those Auroras renumbered into the 8,000s, they're gone now. Sad. Also, if you know anything about Metro, there's this feeler car that was also Aurora. It was like a regular rail car, but it had these little feeler-like things on them. It was basically for clearance testing. That was also Aurora, and that is also gone. But we still have the track geometry vehicle, which was purpose-built, and it's also a diesel engine. If you go back in my channel, I have like a video of the track geometry car, otherwise known as the Pickle, as it's big and green, and basically it's one rail car, but it's green and diesel. Basically, the reason why it's diesel is because sometimes that car will have to go down tracks that are unpowered, like if they're working on it. Yes, 4s are gone. 5s are next. So all that we have left original are 2s, which are still very rare because there wasn't that many of them to begin with. We have 3s and 6s. I saw a set of 5s last night on the Orange Line. I was at Minnesota Avenue Station. Yeah, no. I was in the hood after dark. Yeah, like 9 p.m. dark. Yeah, I love the 3000s. I mean, mind you, I live on the Red Line, so... Hey, TKE fan. I live on the Red Line, so I constantly see 3000s. Yeah, I live in D.C. Though I grew up in both Baltimore and D.C. because of where my parents live. And I spent also a lot of time with my grandmother who lived in Section 8 housing in Southeast. So I'm kind of used to the, Oh, you live in D.C.? Nice. Yeah, my father actually, growing up in the 50s, he lived in Southeast, down by the Navy Yard. And speaking of the Navy Yard, that building that, my dad used to go to, which is currently now the post office and Diageo's headquarters, that's where, 600 Pennsylvania Avenue Southeast is. My dad actually used to go to that building when he was like 20-something. It's kind of cool now that I have... Too bad it was modded in 1989. I have the US indicator from it. Actually, technically Brian does. If you go look at Snorkitty's post, I think he posted about it like 2-3 years ago now. Oh, hey, Madeline. Yeah, I'm open for meetups. Why not? But yeah, I have the parts from that lift that my dad grew up with and what I grew up with. It's kind of cool. Except, let me go get them. Although I don't have my leg braces on, so I'm not getting up and walking around. I'm being a lazy poop and sliding my desk chair around. But yeah, here's one of the Adams call stations. I got the COP is next to my desk over there. But yeah, I even wrote on the back of it when I got it. This one doesn't have the date on it. I know the COP does, though. And I'm sure you guys, if you've seen my other... Ooh, almost tipped my desk chair. That would have been bad. I would have just tipped myself over. Anyway, I hope you guys have seen this. Yeah, I'm not the best at wiring. For being an elevator and fire alarm enthusiast, I am crappy at wiring. But doesn't mean I don't have some friends that will do it for me. Yeah, I know, isn't... Oh, wow, you can see... Okay, that is actually kind of cool. But yeah, has anybody seen a goldish, reflective 5500 button before? Yeah, I don't live near enough to Jason. I'm in D.C. He's in St. Louis. I mean... I don't know. The Schindler techs and Thyssen techs around here are awesome. I'm friends with both of the managers of the branch, so. Oh, nice garage door and elevator fan. That's cool. I'm at 949. I lost a subscriber today. I don't know why, but, you know, sucks for them. Oh, yeah, I also got this fan from a friend named Garrett. Yeah, it's dirty, but... Oh, where at, TKE fan? Nice. I'm slowly working towards 1,000 so I can, Yes, the 5,000 series horns were the loudest. Why does my camera keep going out of focus today? Also, when I film bathrooms, like, my camera, like, just doesn't like to autofocus. It just keeps focusing and focusing and focusing. Speaking of which, would anybody be interested in seeing my new commode at some time? I might have to put a video of that out. It's the Ove Beverly. It was a Lowe's exclusive. Oh, I love mirrored elevators. I mean, I don't mind showing my face because, I mean, I've been all over the internet because of Schumann Web. So, I don't mind. I mean, the fastest lifts I can think of off the top of my head right now are either the Roslyn street elevator or the Forest Glen ones. As Forest Glen is 26 stories below ground, and the only way you do get down is the elevators. Now, for station manager training and all, you do have to huff up those 26 stories to become a station manager. Along with and train operator for that matter. You also have to do, surprisingly, Fort Totten is deep. Yeah, it's above ground for the most part, but there's also another few flights below ground that you've never known about. I don't know if I have my book with the maps in it or not. No, that's at my parents' house, but if I go, I can post photos if you guys are interested. Because you probably wouldn't have seen it so well on this stream anyway. Oh yeah, I'm not much of an energy drink person, but like lately, the organic Rockstar, this is like a strawberry flavor. It's not bad. It's non-carbonated really. It's like a juice. Although energy drinks, too many of those, bad idea. Panic instead of organic. But yeah, that's good. Any of you guys know? Oh gosh. Over 100. Now, mind you, seeing as I'm not in my parents' house anymore, most of them are still at my parents' house. But let's come over here. These two bins are full. There's some right here. Up here. This is just some of them. Most of my alarms are at my parents' house. There's more in that closet. Yeah, and I also live with Ben Schumann, owner and operator of the Schumann Web, so he also has a bunch himself, too. But yeah, I've been collecting since I was, 8 or something, so... Hold on, guys. This is gonna look funky a minute. I'm trying to plug in my phone again. There we go. Evan, how many do you have? But yeah, I've been collecting since I was 8 and I'm 22 now, so I mean, that's a long time. No, I'm not competing. No sense in competing. Shakeout drill. What's that? Oh, I can prove to you I'm 22. Where is my wallet? Let me go get my wallet. Eee. I guess I'm gonna have to crawl. Bear with me a minute. Plus, I have my college ID. Hold on a second, guys. There's my college ID. Let me make sure you don't get any personal information on this. $821.96. But yeah, now where did I put my wallet? I guess right here. Anyway. Yeah, I would hate that. I don't do steps very well. And without my leg braces, I ain't walking. Yeah, people always think I'm younger than I really am. Although I don't get carded at the liquor store most times. Weird. Okay, have fun with that. What was I about to say? Do you guys like that beef jerky chew? I like that stuff. You know, we all start somewhere. Although, as we know that, certain people in the community aren't so good, but, the community was most definitely better 2009 area. Now, that's when I actually started my original YouTube channel, which I'm not going to name the name of because I don't want that crap getting out there. Plus, that account was hacked and I don't even have access to it. No, which new hotel? And is it bus accessible? Oh, yeah, the community's a mess. That's why I don't abide by rules. I do what I want. Within reason. I'm not going to do anything illegal. Not doing that kind of stupid crap. Oh, yeah, that new building. I thought it was offices. Oh, okay. I just have fun and do what I want. Why let some other kid tell you what to do? I'm a 22-year-old person. I can do, you know what I mean? Why let little kids or somebody else rule your life? What's the fun in that? I mean, obviously obey by your parents' rules, but you know what I mean? Some random other kid on the internet. Are you really going to listen to him? Like, what is he going to do if you go... I mean, I don't use elevator keys, but I'm using it as an example. Why would you let some other kid tell you what to do? Yeah, you know. Oh, by the way, I got this, actually from ThyssenKrupp. Yes, it's a CJ Anderson button, but they also helped me do that. And yes, these are not LEDs. They're incandescent. As you can tell by that. That's pretty cool. That lives on my desk. When it comes to fire alarms, I don't purchase anymore, really. I mean, if there, I don't have money. Well, freaking food stamps and all. I mean, I'm not gonna waste money that that I could be using to nourish myself. I mean, I can't purchase firearms food stamps, but you get my point. Whatever money I do have is, reserved for that kind, life. So when I do get alarms, yeah, I am technically legally blind. Longest elevator. I mean, escalator, I can tell you that's Wheaton, Maryland at the metro station. But elevator? Not sure. Oh yeah, I have a neuro-ophthalmologist appointment in like a week, which with Dr. Rismondo over in Towson. I think that's Monday actually. But I also need to get new glasses because I can't see further than 4 feet in front of me. And these glasses don't do jack for me, basically. Half the time I'm sitting here looking at my phone like this anyway. Nope, can't drive. That's why I rely on public transit. Which is why I'm happy I live in the DC region. The bus is literally right outside of my house. It's right on 58. Let me put it this way. This eye, it can see close up. This one, why bother? It does absolutely nothing. See, now that I've been to Japan, and I'm planning on going back when I save up funds, yeah. Any European country, any Asian country, anything but America pretty much has good transit. But, ew. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of SpongeBob like drivers in my area. I mean, this is the DC region. Did you guys see that road rage video recently? That was on Maryland 32 in Columbia, Maryland, where my parents live. It was pathetic. Seriously, one was trying to outdo the other. I ran each other off the road. They were screwing around on a highway. Why? I don't understand people. But, yeah, see, okay, Montgomery County Ride-On. Great thing. But my route, the 58. Let's go consult one of my schedules. Do I even have a 58 schedule anymore? No. So I guess scrub that. But basically, they're pretty much every 20 minutes during morning rush. Because I know it's 4:56, 5:20, 5:43, 6, 6:20, and so on. And then it goes down to every 45 minutes. Like when I go to college, I pick up the 58 that leaves my area at like 12:38. Don't bother with 66 during rush hour. You might as well just screw around and wait a little bit. Oh yeah, spell check always gets me. I hate to say this, but like even in elementary school, I couldn't spell. Still can't. I was put in special needs classes for many things, but I still don't got the hang of spelling things. I heavily rely on spell check, or like this. Hey Google, how do you spell rambunctious?
Rambunctious is spelled Rambunctious.
Google is a wonderful thing. Hey Google, did you fart?
Even if you smelled it, I'll take the blame for dulting it.
She does random stuff. Hey Google, what noise do flamingos make?
I don't have a sound for that yet.
Okay, she's supposed to make a flamingo sound. For some reason. It doesn't always work. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Hey Google, what do flamingos sound like?
I don't have a sound for that yet.
Yes, you do, Google. Anyway, what animal do you want to hear? Hey Google, what noise do hermit crabs make?
This is a hermit crab.
I didn't know hermit crabs made noises. Hey Google, what noise do goats make?
This is a goat.
Oh, I love flamingos. Flamingos are absolutely adorable. Speaking of which, I have a whole teeny little flock of them upstairs. Upstairs? What am I talking about? On top of my computer desk. Oh, oh! Silly little flamingo. Go back up there. Oh yeah, you can make Google do a lot of things. I have 2 in my room, 1 right here and 1 next to my bed. Probably overdoing it, but surround sound. Why not? That's a lot of flamingo. That's a little too much flamingo. I have 2 plushes. One named Larry and one named Lenny. Larry is upstairs on the couch. Oh, what computer do I use? I have an Asus ROG gaming laptop upstairs that the Costco exclusive variant that also came with the Gladiator 3 mouse. And then as for school, because school made me purchase it I'm in college. But I do graphic design, so I had to buy a MacBook. So I have the newest MacBook with the touch bar, 13-inch though. I'm not really a fan of that. It's not pain. It's basically just a wrap like on the bus. Oh yeah, if you really want to see cool computer, I have my IBM 5150 down here. And I also let me move my headset. Do you recognize this? This is actually a Japanese iMac computer from, actually technically eMac, from 2001. I got while I was in Japan. Oh yeah, and you know what the cool thing about my hotel? Yeah, yes, that is a Model M keyboard. That is for that machine. But, I don't have very good organization because I don't have many places to store. I have my TV box, which is unplugged because it overheats for some odd reason, and I don't even use it because it's not even... It just gives me local channels. Then my stack of games. But yeah, this desk came from IKEA. Then I really want to get an older XP machine with a graphics card so I could run some of my favorite early 2000s games that I, used to play. Oh, I could do that on Windows 10 compatibility mode, but installing Flight Sim 2002, not a happening thing. Yeah, my hostel while I was in Japan was literally next to the IBM World headquarters. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I probably posted a photo, or Facebook, one of the two, or both. If I had another device with me, I would show you, but I don't have anything remotely close to me. But, yeah, see, Flight Sim 2002 was childhood for me, you know what I mean? Went where last summer? Japan? No, I don't, Tristan, but that's cool. I always love doing meetups. But yeah, if you guys wondering about my first computer, I had a Macintosh Performa 575, which was from 1994. My mother bought it off of her office when they were closing. Yeah, I've ridden those elevators. I've ridden quite a few in Arlington because of Brian. I mean, that's his home base. And pretty much anything that's transit accessible, I'll do. I don't care if it's in the hood. It's like the shops at whatever Penn Branch Shopping Center in Southeast. Actually, technically that's Northeast. It's barely on the line. That is. Oh, I have Transcend for both my PC and Xbox. Let me. Train Sim World. Here we go. Yes, Brian is Snore Kitty. Ew, a loaf of bread? That's weird. Although, last night was just yesterday was so strange. Like, on the, what I would consider not ghetto routes, like my route, yeah, you get the homeless from the, the shelter. On very rare occasions, you normally get that on the 64 instead. But, I had a normal ride to Shady Grove Station. And, when I get there, some chick, probably in her 20s, was calling work saying, hey, I'm gonna be late, because of Metro and all. And, yeah, this random man came up to her. It's like, yo, shut expletive up. And yes, I ride the bus for fun when I have extra money to do so. Although, with Montgomery County Ride On, I ride free because I'm in college. Metro Bus, I can't ride free. Did someone just come home? Hey, Google, what time is it?
It's 12:23.
Probably not. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah, the weird day. So, random lady who was just innocently trying to call her work saying that she was going to be late because of Metro. Some random dude came up and assaulted her on my way to college. Like, anyway, I told the station manager they got police out there and helped that poor little lady. So, I go to college. Normal class. Straight A's once again because it's graphic design and I'm good at it. Then, I walk around the campus after class is done. I find free bread. Brought to you by the biology department and the MC food pantry. That's the only food I had all day, keep in mind. So I get on the Metro. I have a 7K, a rather high-numbered 7K, 7517 I think it was. And these two people get on playing drums and singing really loud. Evan, what are you referring to? But, from there, I'm just like, okay. Random people playing musical instruments on the train. Video that. I'm probably gonna get a degree and do freelance work. I'm not gonna post any of my work online yet because the final for the class is actually building a WordPress website using those, so I don't want to post my content before the final, if that makes sense, because I don't want them to think I'm plagiarizing, even though it would be off of myself. But I think you get my point. I'll also have a new channel logo because of that. So that would be coming in December. Yep, Adobe Creative Cloud. Yep, I wish I didn't have to pay for it yearly, but, If I had my MacBook down here, I would show you, but... what was I about to say? Oh, yeah, so... Yeah, I know, $239 is much better than whatever it would cost without it, like $500, $600, something like that. But anyway, I'm on the rail now. The drummer and singer get on at like American University, and they get off a few stations down the line. I get off at Woodley Park. I prepaid for it for the entire year, so I don't have to worry about it monthly. Because when I was younger, my parents started a college fund, so I just bought it all at once and just pay $239 all up front and be done with it, and not think about it again until next August. Then we also got once those people left, I'm getting out at Woodley Park because I needed to go get McDonald's because that bread that the biology students made was about the only thing I had all day. And so I'm walking, casually walking, and I hear the grinding and crunching and buzzing of the escalator malfunctioning. I'm like, oh boy. Okay, I'll go use the lift. Turn my head to look at the lift. There's a crowd of at least 40 people. Lift broke. Woodley Park Station. Not a place that you want to walk. The escalators are long because it's a rather deep station. I'll learn how to use Premiere soon because that's part of my graphics design class for some reason, but I'll see if I can help you with that once I get to that. But anyway, so now with the lift broken and the escalator broken, and so that means of the three escalators, only one work and it's going down. So anyway, I huff and puff, go back down because I'm apparently not getting food. Go back into the station, down to the platform. Project Rush, is that another video editing? But, yeah, okay. So I ride one station down to DuPont. I asked the station manager if I can get the elevator shuttle. Okay, yeah, I'll check that out. Evan, can you send me a link or something? Or, I don't know, I'll look that up later. And so, I go back down to DuPont. I ask the station manager, hey, can I get an elevator shuttle? He's like, no, what the heck are you talking about? The elevator shuttle, because the elevator is broken at Woodley Park. I need to go to Woodley Park so I can go to McDonald's and go pick up the 96, because I can't exit from that station, and part of accessibility is getting an elevator shuttle. So he pretty much shut me down. I went back down the same escalator I came up. Well, back on the same side. And I'm catching Ben's train. Lovely. So I could finally tell him what kind of crap's been going on today. And so, I ride down. Trent gets on, which is Elevator Man 138. He doesn't post anymore. But, he's still around. See, my problem with taking the lift at Woodley Park is if I'm just trying to go to the McDonald's, I'll, the escalator puts you off right next to the McDonald's. I still have to walk up a hill if I take the lift. Yeah, I'll check out that app or program, whatever you want to call it. But, yeah. So, I get to Union Station. There's this chick who is totally wigging out, cursing all over the place. I'm not going to curse them. I just think I know a bunch of you don't like it, even though I curse like I'm a sailor. But the lady's all flapping around with her legs up and everything, sitting by the entrance. And then this homeless guy, who also looks like he's wigging out on something or other. Okay, so I'm like, oh, okay. So, Trent and I walk into the Union Station, going to the McDonald's at Union, which is, I'm just going to tell you guys, stay away from the McDonald's at Union Station unless you want to deal with the homeless. I mean, most of the time they don't care about you, but it's the Union Station crowd that's really obnoxious. Like one morning, off on a tangent on a different story, but it was like 5:30 in the morning, and Trent and I are getting a breakfast sandwich because we're about to hit up Amtrak to go down to Richmond that day. And, this one guy walks behind another homeless guy, just innocent, passing by. And the other one started yelling at the one who walked by that you touched him. And they start fighting over who touched who. And, mind you, there is a police officer right next to them. And the police officer's like, dude, not at this hour. It's not even 6 o'clock. Like, come on. Like, what gives? And there's other crap that's gone down there. Like, I remember I know. I don't usually go on school field trips if it's in DC because that's where I live most of my time outside of Howard County. So it was like a Howard County school field trip. So I bail on those trips, but I ended up going on that one for some reason. Sitting on the steps, and this one student had the brilliant idea throwing a bag of potato chips at a crowd of homeless. They started fighting. That was. I'm just sitting there like, oh god. Hi, SDL. And I'm telling weird public transit and city stories. But yeah, like at home, it's bad. I don't have any other way to describe it. Anyway, back to the story I was in the middle of telling. Yeah, I know I'm terrible at storytelling, aren't I? Should probably stop. But yeah, anyway, I was trying to make it to the sign language Starbucks, which you probably saw my video of the toilet there. And basically, because it's by Gallaudet University, which is a deaf university in DC, Starbucks decided to open a sign language Starbucks, and basically every single employee there speaks sign language and can sign to the deaf and blind with tactile signs, which is really cool. They have picture menus. They have anything that you could possibly need to communicate with the deaf or blind, which is really, really cool. It opened on the 23rd, and I went like a day or two after it opened. And that is a very, very cool place to go. Yeah, and the cool thing about Gallaudet University is, because it's for the hearing impaired, the deaf, there's lots of strobe notification appliances there. Rather unusual ones, too. Speaking of unusual ones, I have one very similar to some of the stuff they got there. It's the same strobe, build, but it's, not this apparatus specifically. Now, this is a very interesting product I have here. This is Wheelin'. I have yet to go film the lifts there, though, because I'm not comfortable walking around a deaf university without my, I don't go there. It's also a bit of a far walk from the station. This is new in box, by the way. This is a very similar strobe to what they use on the ceiling. It's this kind of interesting strobe. Now, I think this one's broken because I've tried powering it before. It just doesn't work. Unless there is some weird thing I need to do, but I have a crate of these. I got the crate of these for $5 for 5 of these. Don't know where the others are. I think they're at my parents' house. I know Ben's got one that I gave him. If you're wondering, the date code is 3/18/91, which is pretty cool. But yeah, Gallaudet University, that I need to go film because I don't think anybody else has filmed lifts there. But I don't know when to do that. But like I said, I'm probably going to film at Pentagon City Mall tomorrow to film the freight lifts because there's only one other person who's filmed it, and that was like 4 years ago. Sorry guys, trying to put away stuff as I use it, because Ben's parents are coming over on Monday. So I gotta keep things clean. Don't want to embarrass myself. Yes, it's now Simon property. Rarest device. Probably my Federal Signal Model 53. It's that loopy horn that I gave to a lot of people that I got from an apartment that was being modernized. Basically, I'm friends with the tech. I don't want to give away information because I don't want people pestering him, but basically, every so often he'll message me, hey, do you want so and so? Okay, and I'll go up to Philadelphia and go pick him up. Yeah, the problem I have with Pentagon City during the week is because, especially during school field trip times, I will purposely avoid that mall, even though it's the most transit friendly mall ever. What was I talking about? I just lost my train of thought. Yeah, I don't like Simon malls. No, the funny thing is, if you look at Lake Forest Mall, Simon actually owned it for a hot minute. They defaulted because I didn't want it because it was that bad. But I also have a leasing map for that. That's how I found all the freight lifts. Thanks to Donovan, which I think is Mr. Pullchain or whatever his name is. Simon malls are just meh, in my opinion. I kind of miss Mills malls. I mean, I grew up with Potomac Mills, obviously, and Arundel Mills. But Potomac Mills was the original Mills Mall. Which device is that? Model numbers get jumbled up in my head sometimes, especially when it comes to newer or more obscure products. Yeah, I've been harassed at Tyson's a good few times, speaking of malls. And it really only happens with that 3500. Or 3300, sorry. I wonder when Ben's getting home. Hey Google, what time is it?
It's 12:38.
12:38. He should be here by 1. Yeah, see, if you're wondering about the anchor tenants at Lake Forest, ooh, that's cool. I like bilingual. My first bilingual alarm was actually a Pyrotronics pull. Do I have it with me? No, I don't. But you guys are aware of those. I had the French variant that I got. It was rusted out, but it was only $5 on eBay. What was I about to say? Why do I keep losing my train of thought today? Yeah, why am I so stupid? I don't remember what I was about to say. So I guess I'll push an elevator button instead. Any ideas to talk about? I just lost my train of thought. Give me something to talk about. Now that I got more people here. So I have a 10-year-old IKEA bed. Yeah, it's 10. It's seen better days. I have to replace it no matter what. Do I go for a brand new bed, which is gonna cost me at least $700, or do I go with the IKEA Freaton sleeper couch, which is like $500? I'm debating because I sleep well on the Freaton couch because we have one upstairs, and that used to actually be my bed when I still lived at the apartment. Oh yeah, that's cool. Evan, would you be willing to trade one of the ADT pulls? Anybody here have or play Xbox? Because I'm an Xbox player. And I also love how I can use my Xbox controller on my laptop. Okay, just let me know. I have a bin of stuff from a recent upgrade. I have a whole like 4 boxes that you could probably fit like 3 dead babies in. I mean, I have a lot of Silent Night stuff currently. That's up. I have a simplex horn that, you know what? Let's make a trip. Let's go to the fire alarm, grab bags. Yeah, I'm wheeling around in my desk chair. And I know this chair doesn't fit through the door, but we're gonna try my best. Come on, chair, get through this door. There we go. Into the utility room we go. Lights on. Now I also have a white cover plate as well for these. It's not that I'm lazy, it's that I don't have my leg braces on. And without my leg braces, I can't walk, so I'm basically pretty lame. Which is why I'm scooting around in my wheelchair, because I'm too lazy to actually put on leg braces. This is basically a bin of just smokes. I have a whole bunch of these. I have some BG10s. Oh, by the way, there's the white plate for that. I have the butt for that. Hi, CSX Royal fan. Oh yeah, and this detector that I named Spaghetti. And I think you understand why that its name is Spaghetti. I have this nice junction box for, actually it's not a junction box at all, it is actually for a tamper switch, but it's still nice. I actually have used this for 270 SPOs and similar pull stations that are the same size. Or actually, these work with the Edwards Genesis. There's the trim ring for that annunciator. There's the annunciator's box. But, yeah, there's a multitude of stuff here. There's this old annunciator, too. But, yeah, this is... You see these boxes aren't big. There's Edwards stuff in that box. There's more smokes in there. There's smokes there. There's random stuff there. I mean, I'm not short on stuff right now to trade, sell, or whatever. This exit sign, I'm not sure if it works. I don't have a face plate for it, but if somebody wants it, like $2. Just enough to ship it, basically. Some mounting box for Spectra Alert. Some random panels. Yes, actually. One is sold right now, but I'm waiting for someone to pick it up. I don't want to name names, so you don't, anyway. Because I was already paid like a month and a half ago, and I'm just waiting for him to get his lazy butt up here. Let's go, desk chick. Let's go. But I also have an Edwards Quick Start. I'm not sure if I'm going to sell it yet. Because it was my first panel I ever got, and I only just got it like last year sometime. And it does work, and... Was it? Oh! Guess who's home? Hey, Spongy! He's broadcasting that he's home.
Hey there, Ben has arrived.
Hey, Spongy, come on down. Say hi to everyone. Getting through this door is gonna be a beast again. There we go. Back through the door we go. But yeah, see, back to what I was saying. Ignore the pile of clothes on the ground. Those are my leg braces. Without those, I ain't walking. Oh yeah, if you like plushies, I got a bunch of them. Not to trade, but, you know. There's Oswald.
Meanwhile, did you forget something today?
No,
You didn't put a bag back in this.
I didn't know where bags were.
They're under the sink. They've been there since we moved here.
Anyway. I don't like...
See what I have to deal with?
I don't like the way they have this weird, like, orangey scent.
Yeah, it's because we bought the citrus flavored ones. So what you do is,
No.
use them, and then the sooner we go through them, then we can buy unscented ones.
Yeah, see, the problem with the scented ones, in my opinion, is I don't like the way they smell, and they also leave this weird scented residue on my hands that I absolutely don't like.
Wash your hands.
I do wash my hands. It doesn't get rid of the scent.
Oh well. Anyway, I paid for the bags, and we're gonna use them up. So you know. So hello, everybody.
Hold on, I'm trying to plug in my phone again.
You can keep on that shot.
I don't know, say something.
Something. Oh God, I need to get the water off my glasses.
Apparently it's raining.
Say what?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, normally I like citrus things, but just in trash bag variants?
You know what? Those weren't the best thing, but you know what? It's whatever.
I don't like scented trash bags.
Apparently.
What are you looking at?
I'm looking at what?
He's a big weirdo.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. And this thing is bright.
Yeah, well, I have a lamp in my room, so it can be bright.
If you're gonna do the live stream, though, you ought to do like that. That way we can at least see you.
Can you not adjust my lamp?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, now you just put it right in my face.
Yeah, you did that to me, so... Hey, don't...
I'm pasty enough already, and you washed me out.
Yeah,
That's what happened.
it's Benji.
Yes.
What do you
Especially I'm
expect?
wearing this dark shirt today, you see? Because I worked in the yard today.
Yeah, he works for Metro.
Duh. Yeah, I was going to say, as if this... Oh, and let's not forget this part.
Ew, why'd
Yeah.
you make my chair make a farty
I
noise?
didn't mean to. But see where it says
Metro.
Yes. So, I was like, yeah, I do the nation's subway.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing.
Actually, it's not a beautiful thing, you know why? Because it's just
All I know,
when I am fight.
all I know is I got my hour penalty today because I ran a couple stops revenue today.
Ooh.
See, here's the thing. This is why unions are awesome. You know why? It's in our contract that if a yard operator works a mainline trip and actually carries revenue passengers, we get an hour penalty pay.
So more monies.
That's right. I get an extra hour for doing as I'm told. That's on top of the hour, whatever time I already make.
And what is it today? Like 9 hours and
8.
some change? Oh.
Yard runs are 8 hours exactly. No more, no less. Unless there's a penalty hour that they pay you, and that's just pay. That's not. It's not like I have to work an extra hour. I just get an hour's penalty pay. I know. This is the beautiful thing is when it's like until I worked for Metro, I never would be so happy to. Hey, I'm over here. I would never be so happy to get a penalty. But you know what? This whole hour thing is, it's a nice thing.
I don't know what to say because he's taking the show.
Let me see. What else could I do? Oh, you know what? We could, I could like, if I'm the star now, you know what? I mean, I could whistle, I could sing, hum, anything.
Please don't.
What? I'm just
I
saying.
live with this thing.
Yes.
And you can.
Oh, I'm getting shoved out. You see what I have to deal with here?
He's a weirdo.
I own the castle, and I'm getting shoved out. Yes, indeed. So, that's how that is.
Yeah, he's not my dad.
That
He's
is-
my best friend. I might call him dad because of what happened at my Safeway this one time.
Yes.
The funny thing was, because I was in there with my father one time, like earlier that day, and then I go back to that very same Safeway with this spongy man, and
One of the employees thinks I'm her father and says something to that remark, to that end.
and then I said, "What do you think, Dad?"
No, no, that's not how you said it. So like,
Oh my
so what do you
God.
think, Dad? And that's how that started.
So yeah,
So
I have a whole
I'm
bunch
just
of
doing like this.
You weirdo.
I am weird, but
He's
know.
a kumquat,
Oh,
which is a fruit,
That's a kumquat. It's a fruit.
a very
Okay.
strange fruit.
Yeah, I don't know.
And-
We had that kumquat flavored soda that one time. That was pretty good.
We do a lot of things together.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Like I took this one up to Pennsylvania a couple weeks ago.
Weeks. It was like last week.
It was like a week and a half ago.
My point stands.
You know, it's like 2 weeks ago. Starting 2 weeks ago tomorrow, we saw your Aunt Mary. So
Mhm.
you know, so it's been a little less than 2 weeks.
Yes, that's Ben.
Yes. Duh. I think everybody knows this.
No, TKE fans was like Ben.
Oh, okay. Yes, that's me. Hi.
He's a weirdo. Big weirdo.
Yes, indeed. Very big weirdo. I mean, look at this right
Oh,
there.
stop you. I don't want to see that.
You know, I got love handles, and my love handles have love handles. We're working on that, by the way. But it's raining tonight, so I cannot take a brisk constitutional.
But yeah, we were also talking about fire alarm collections.
Oh, fun.
What's your most rare alarm?
Probably that Edwards pole with the wheelock on it.
That I found him.
Yeah, I got an Edwards pole station. You know, the big Edwards pole station?
The coded Edwards
yeah,
pole.
the coded Edwards pole. And it says, instead of Edwards down, it says wheelock.
In the cursive font.
Yeah, in the old font before the one that we know.
I don't live in a Commonwealth. Pennsylvania, Virginia, Kentucky, and
Massachusetts. You know, something about the Commonwealth of Kentucky just sounds funny.
You just
All the other Commonwealth names, it fits. Kentucky, really? They call themselves the Commonwealth of Kentucky. Kentucky does not lend itself to Commonwealth.
anyway. On that brief lesson.
You know, that's not even a lesson. That's an opinion on my.
No,
that's an
Maryland is
opinion-
not a Commonwealth.
That's an opinion statement on my part. Maryland actually would sound good, the Commonwealth of Maryland, but it's not. Maryland sounds more like something that would be a Commonwealth, but you know.
Well,
but
Virginia's our Commonwealth.
Virginia is a calls it, and you realize, by the way, Commonwealth as far as what states call it, it's just it's strictly semantics. There is no difference. It's just, you know, if a state calls itself a Commonwealth, more power to them. Doesn't mean anything different from the states that call themselves states. What?
I don't know because you kind of took my
What other
live stream.
civics lessons can we teach today?
No. That public transit is better than Uber and Lyft.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I mean, look, I wear a safety vest to work. You know?
I wear
It says operations on the thing. See?
Yeah, and this is the crappier vest.
Yeah, this vest is kind of cheap, but you know, it's slick too. It slides around on me a little bit more than the other one. The other one would hold me pretty well. This one is a little different, but you know, I didn't pay for it, so.
Let's see the other vest. The
Oh.
actual good vest.
Oh, by the way, where's the vest I need to take upstairs?
This one?
This one, okay.
Now, here's the older vests. These were made so much better. Come bring your vest closer. But look at the quality in this. This is actual, like,
Fabric.
good fabric. But
This is pretty thin.
this is like some cheapy
You're pulling me over.
crap. Yeah, I know. I've also seen Lyft ads on the side of Amtrak.
Yeah,
on
I
the
saw that
Capital
too.
Limited. Which
Yeah, I thought-
disturbed
Give
me.
Give me that. This is my vest, not yours.
That's his
This
original
is my
vest.
original vest from when I started training in Metro 4 years ago.
I have my own vests.
That's scary, isn't it? 4 years ago, you know. I've been with WMATA for 4 years.
And now he's your normal old choo-choo boy.
That's right. What do you mean normal? When have I ever been normal?
He's not
Yeah, I was
normal.
gonna say. I get on there. I had this Breda today, right? Oh, you want to talk about a great PA system? Get on there like this. Good evening. This is your Red Line train to Shady Grove by way of downtown Washington, D.C. The next station is Wheaton. And you know what? And it just, it was a very nice, clear, and loud PA system. I loved it. What's this?
A squishy toy.
Ooh, when'd you get this? By the way, this is what we're looking at, folks.
I got it in Japan.
Oh, okay.
It's little. It was supposed to be in like this
I
little.
thought I was playing with it.
This was, it was one of those balls with the net on it, and the net broke off. I mean, it was 100 yen, so whatever.
So 100 yen, by the way, is like $1. Since 1 yen is roughly equivalent to a penny. That's not exact what the exchange rate is, but it's good enough to work on.
It's good enough to estimate.
Yeah, it's good enough to estimate off of. That 1 yen equals a penny. This thing just feels cool. You may not touch. I'm playing with it, see? What's that weird sound? Anyway, I'm going to go put this back now.
This man's weird.
You need to eat your burrito.
You realize I made like 5 of these, and I've been working on these all day.
Why did you make 5 burritos?
You see the size of this burrito? It's not very big.
It's not a very big burrito. I've never tried one of those, may I? Oh, okay. Let me try. It's cold.
This man is eating my burrito.
It might be better if it was warm.
I don't like things hot.
And it's a bean burrito. Stinky air rises, folks. And so, you know what?
I haven't farted once today. Thank you very much.
She's in the basement, right? That stink is from those beans. That stink is going to make it upstairs to my bedroom in the mezzanine. And you know what? I'm going to be on my computer like, whoo! Somebody ate beans today.
He needs to be slapped. This thing needs to be slapped.
I'm sure. That's why I'm standing over here now, out of reach.
Whew. Weirdos. What am I going to do with him?
You can't live with him, you can't live without him. But,
Yeah, I know.
So that's the way that is. And then meanwhile, I'm excited. I finished the chairs.
See ya,
today.
TKE fan.
But yeah, I'm excited. I finished the chairs today. So you know what that means? It means I put a pad on the last chair. And you know what I do? I put it in service. And guess what? Guess where dinner's going to be tonight?
I haven't farted, guys.
Yeah, but you've been eating bean burritos all day. So, it's coming.
You know what? Beans don't make me gassy like eggs do.
Oh. Did Elise ever tell you all, by the way, about the time we went to the Walmart over by Fort Totten?
Oh, God.
I had eggs and oatmeal. Earlier that day.
Okay, eggs are the stink. Oatmeal's the propellant.
Yeah, so it's like we had been out, we rode the DC streetcar that day, right? Which, by the way, is not real transit. The X2, is way better, but, Anyway, but anyway, so we rode the DC street, and then we went to the Walmart over by Fort Totten, because that's where the car was, right? And I'm going through there, like, every 10 steps or so, and the stink on that fart.
God.
You could clear a room with those farts.
I needed a respirator after that one.
You could have cleared the store. Cause you know what?
Yeah, he was. Ugh.
Yeah, I was fully loaded.
With eggs and oatmeal.
Yes, indeed, eggs and oats. Let me tell you, big old fluffer.
Ew.
What?
Why? Me and Ben always veer off into pooped conversations.
That's right. We veer off into poop conversations. This is what we do. We talk about feces.
We're weirdos.
By the way, that reminds me, have you ever done this? Watch this, everybody. Okay, Google, play the name game.
Oh, God.
All right, what's the name I should use?
Feces.
All right.
Feces.
Feces, bobesis. Banana fana foeces. Fee fi mo mises. Feces.
There you go.
He likes poop humor, as do I.
Yes, indeed. Yes. I mean, I am the one when I was buying stuff for Elisa's bathroom. You know what I did? I put my PayPal debit card, you can put in a job name at Home Depot. So I put in Elise Guano Room.
And if you guys are aware of what guano is, that is the excrement of bats and seabirds.
Yes. Now, mind you, I'm using guano a little more broadly than
It's basically poop.
than I should.
Guano is just
scientifically.
poop.
Guano is poop from a specific kind of specific kinds of animals. Humans do not produce guano, but that doesn't stop us from saying guano like that.
Why are we talking about guano?
Because guano is a fun name to say. Okay, Google, play the name game.
Oh gosh, not again.
Okay, what name should I use?
Guano.
Coming right up.
Yes. Guano.
Guano, guano, bo buano. Banana fanafo fuano. Fi fi mo muano. Guano.
There you go. Guano.
Anyway, let's stop talking about poopy.
What's wrong with poopy?
We have more normal people.
Oh, okay. Hello, normal people.
I mean, do you guys care about poop jokes?
I see no comment from the peanut gallery. So anyway, yeah, poo poo ka-choo. Yes, indeed. Yes.
And I have to live with this man
That's
who
right.
makes poopy jokes
That's
all the
right.
time.
Hey, you make poopy jokes too. Thank you.
We can't go 24 seconds without talking about poop.
That's right. That's right. She says to me one time, "Can you think we could go 24 hours without talking about poop?" I said, "Let's start with 24 seconds without talking about poop." So, little steps, little steps. First you go 24 seconds, then 24 minutes, then maybe 24 hours.
I don't think that will ever happen.
I doubt it too, but
We know we'll never get to 24 days.
24 to, oh, hell no. 24, is it just me or, yeah, I was going to say.
No. I'm trying to make it so that this thing stops autofocusing like every 3 seconds.
You know what? You probably have to lock it or something.
Lock what?
The focus.
You can't.
Oh, well then, you know what? Oh, what I would do.
But what I can do is this.
Ooh, what is that blue effect?
I don't know. But
Dance party.
what's it doing? I don't know.
I don't know. Oh, what is that?
Are we like on drugs?
No, this is like from Double Dare. Flashback music. This is my flashback.
And now there's bubbles.
Now there's bubbles. Hold on, I want to see this one. Ooh. You know what? It makes me want to dance.
Oh, stop it, you weirdo.
What? Hold on. Say what?
Okay, we're back to normal. No more of that.
Party pooper.
Yes, I am a party
You're
pooper.
no fun.
Speaking of poop again.
Yeah, I know, right? You did that one all by yourself. That's how that works.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Ew, quit tickling me back in
I'm not trying to. I'm just, I'm holding it in this hand.
Vests are tickly.
Yes. Yes. There are a lot of things that tickle.
He's just really tickly.
Yeah, no, shoe even. I'm still in uniform and it would be assault on a transit operator.
Oh, bull poopy.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
Because after all, you realize, boys and girls, I've operated these.
That exact model.
I have operated this exact model, yes. And you see, these are articulated buses.
Can I have my bus back?
Well, I was going to put the Arctic back. Although the real 5405 isn't quite as dusty.
No, the real...
Actually, it's probably a lot dirtier.
Yeah, I was about to say that it's probably smells like vomit right now, but
I mean, it's probably been out on the X2 all day.
Yeah.
You had this thing. Oh, I see how it went.
I mean, yeah, you should see a pattern that fits it.
That doesn't mean anything. Dust gets under the wheels, but you know what? We'll sit it like that. You know.
What was I about to say?
Also, you know what else, right? I've also, speaking of things, I have operated this exact bus before.
7091.
This is 7091. I had that twice. I had it when I was in training on the J4, and it was, hold on, I'm telling a story. I was at Bethesda, and I hadn't gotten the mirror adjusted right yet, and I broke the convex mirror on right here. On that bus. I was still in training, and so I was like terrified, thinking, oh shit, I've done it, And then,
Give me my bus!
I'm the operator, not you. Anyway.
Give me my bus!
And you know what? They're like, oh yeah, you're good. You were doing your job, and we'll fix the bus. Don't worry about it.
Can I have my
And
bus
so, and then I had this bus again when I went back to Montgomery. After 6 months at Northern, I had it like the second or third day back at Montgomery, and I had it again on the J4. So that was fun. I had this bus twice. But yes, this exact bus, 7091.
Yeah, but not in foam.
Yeah, not in foam form. I had the full size bus, but it was this exact number though.
And color.
And color, yeah, 7091 is one of the little Metro Extra dealies. So, you know, looks like that. Even has the back window, which I appreciate.
I don't like the new Excelsiors because I don't have a back window.
But yeah, 7091. I have operated this exact bus. You know? And so, anyways, I'm going to go send it back to Montgomery now, so.
Anyway, now that we lost a few people because of this man over here.
Oh, I can alienate a few more people.
Please don't.
Why? It's fun alienating the audience.
Please don't.
What?
Anyway.
What? I'm exciting. I'm fun.
You're weird.
Yes, I am.
This is how he acts all the time, by the way.
I mean, think about it. You know, if you spend, 8 to 10 hours a day in a dark cab deep underground, wouldn't you?
Anybody else want to say anything? I mean, there's 4 people here. Yeah, I think you scared him.
I scared him? Oh, I'm not that scary now.
Yeah, you actually are.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
What are you looking
I'm
at?
looking at the kid on the warning there.
All right, hand me the pack.
Smoking in the car hurts more than just... Look at these cigarettes. These are small.
This is a pack of Canadian cigarettes called Next.
Those are unfiltered, aren't they?
No, these are filters. Just Canadian cigarettes are that. Notice, because it's 25 cigarettes.
Ah, the 25 tiny cigarettes.
25 versus.
I was gonna say, because you see, look, this is what American 25 cigarettes looks like.
Yeah, this is Canadian 25 pack versus American.
Yes, indeed. Clearly, the cigarettes shrink in the cold. So anyway, pass me back the. Thank you. This went which way out? It went this way.
It had the French side out.
Yeah, it had the kid. No, it didn't. It had the English side out because I was reading it. And I do not speak French, unfortunately.
But yeah, I have packs of cigarettes from all over the world. Like this is a pack of Marlboro W Amberburst 5s that are from Japan.
Mm-hmm.
Now, these still smell like Thin Mint cookies.
Yes, they do.
Which I find interesting.
Yes, deadly Thin Mints.
Yeah, Thin Mints are the best.
Yeah, but, especially with the side of cancer.
Now, these, I don't know how to pronounce the name of, but these came from China.
Let me see.
This is from the Shanghai Tobacco Group.
Would you like me to give it a try in pronouncing it?
The only reason why I can't pronounce it is because the font they used.
All right, let's see. Chunghwa, I think.
And then
We'll go with that here.
that's also a soft pack.
Yes, it is.
Then there's this. Forget where Brian found this one. I think it was. Yeah, I don't know.
Let me see.
Brian found it. And you take my bag.
Let's see. You know what?
Then I have this package of chewing tobacco, which is very interesting. As you know, that usually it's just these cans. But look, this has like a fishing spool. It was a Father's Day exclusive item.
Yeah, I don't know.
For Grizzly Long Cut. No, I don't use these tobacco products, obviously, but...
Yeah, she doesn't smoke. She doesn't chew either.
No, I don't.
She just gets the,
I like the packing design, and it's just kind of cool.
Yes.
It's like Kent. Like, this is a newer version of Kent, and, kind of cool.
It's like my grandparents used to smoke Kent.
With the Micronite filter.
Oh, I don't know.
No, that's part of the commercial.
They had quit smoking
Kent
by
with
the
a
time I was
Micronite
born.
filter.
So,
That's a lot of French fries. I had a lot of burritos. I had a huge plate
3
of these.
baskets of French fries? All right.
That's a lot of fries.
That's a lot of fries.
Probably stop talking about tobacco products.
Why?
But yeah, I have stuff from all over the world.
Yes, indeed. Yes, including the Luckies, where we traveled all over Richmond to get them. Went to 3 of the same store. It was what? Carytown Tobacco,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
Carytown Tobacco. Those
We
people are
went-
nice.
We went to the Carytown location. We went to the one on Broad Street. And then we went to
The one in the mall.
Regency Square Dead Mall. Regency Square. I went to that mall in 1998, like 20 years ago. And then we went in 2017. That mall has changed.
That's nice to
That
give
mall used to
her
be-
that. I've done that when I gotten like a huge amount of like something or other from Five Guys. Like if you ask for a large bag of French fries, you'll get an entire lunch bag full of fries. I'm not kidding you. I've given those away numerous times to homeless people who actually appreciated it. I mean, they don't normally get that stuff.
Mm-hmm. So they need grease shaped like a potato.
Hey, you know what? If you were homeless and couldn't afford that crap, you know,
Mhm.
sometimes...
Yeah, I know. I said French fries. Just no. French fries have no nutritional value whatsoever if they're fried.
Yeah.
So I mean, you know,
You know what? I probably made that lady and her kid's day happy.
probably. But yeah, just saying there is no nutritive value in there at all. Baked fries, that's another story. But fried fries, yeah, those have no nutritional value of any sort.
Oh, yeah, and then
You
I
know.
have a pack of Vantage.
Ooh.
Now, the cool thing about these are that shape right here that kind of is like mildly Pokeball. That is actually the shape of the filter inside.
We got those at the North Carolina place,
I
didn't
got
we?
that at Border Station.
Yeah, I thought so.
And now,
But you've taped that down, haven't you?
on the same lines of filter shape, these are the same way. That's the shape of the filter. It's kind of really squishy. I'm not going to open this because I only have one pack and the menthols are discontinued. But, yeah.
Well, anyways, folks, I'm going upstairs and I'm gonna go do that. So everybody have a good time.
Hey, well, I'm staying. Go. Just.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. I am signing off of this broadcast. So, anyways, this hereby concludes operations under the Schumann Broadcasting System.
And I live with that thing.
Yes, you do. Anyway, I'll see you all later.
He's a weirdo, but I love him for that, you know.
I am a weirdo.
You know what? Honestly, if I had to choose between, living on the streets or a car, it's better to have a car because you know what? At least you're dry when it comes to the elements. You're not going to be rained all over. Yeah, don't do that. She may have been really nice, but don't get into strangers' vehicles. Anyway, I should probably hop off here because I don't want to stream a stream. I'm gonna let you guys go for tonight. Unless you guys want me to continue. I mean, I'll continue if you guys want me to. Should I continue? Do you guys want me to stay? You guys want me to stay? I don't know what to talk about at this point. What do you guys want me to do? Hold on. Let me ask Ben a question. Hey Google, broadcast.
What's the message?
Can we go to 7-Eleven or some grocery store?
Got it. Broadcasting now.
I love it. You can broadcast like that. I already heard that. He says no. Guess we're not going anywhere. I guess I'm gonna hop off here. Alright, just someone else just joined. We're at... Okay then. Hey Google, broadcast. I'm home.
Got it. Broadcasting now. Hey there. Elise has arrived.
I don't know. I like it when it makes the trumpet noise. Do you guys play Call of Duty? I really don't know what to say.
I'm not leaving the house again tonight.
Anyway, though, that I do gotta go to the bathroom, so I'm gonna hop off here, guys. Sorry.